Hey, good day, folks. Welcome to Andrew's Life. Uh, on this video, I would like to explain a little bit about the direction that my channel is going and why I'm taking this channel in that particular direction. And after you watch this video, at the end of this video, I got a bonus video for you guys. And I'm not going to tell you what that bonus video is about. You guys are going to just have to stick around and find out. So enjoy the video, and I will catch you guys on the next one. Good day, folks. Welcome to Answers Life. I hope everyone is doing great today. Now, I'm pretty sure many of you have noticed a significant change in my channel. Now, some of you, I notice you do not like when I discuss politics. And then there's some of you other people that you probably like when I discuss politics. Because I notice when I do a video that's about politics, those videos tend to do better than the average video that I put out. Now, I've decided that on this channel is not going to only be a traveling channel. I even considered changing the name of this channel to something else, which I might do that, I might not do it, I don't know. But I've decided to make this channel a channel to where basically I talk about whatever the hell I want to talk about. Why? Because, well, although I do love to travel, and although traveling is a part of my life also is more than just traveling. Because, see, most likely, I'm going to keep the name of my channel Andrew's Life because this channel is, well, it's about my life for the most part. And my life entails more than just traveling. I mean, there's times in my life where I cannot travel because I got other commitments. And traveling does cost a crap load of money. I mean, wear and tear on the car, repair, maintenance, ultimately vehicle replacement, all that costs us money. And to be quite frank with you guys, I don't make a lot of money on YouTube. That's why I work a 9 to 5 because I don't make enough money on YouTube. So, with that being said, I try to be conservative with my resources. Now, if I'm going to do any more driving around traveling videos, I am. I'm just not going to be doing as many of them as I did before. And another thing about it, another thing is, I mean, recently I try to do videos to where you guys get a chance to know who I am as a person. I don't like when I do videos talking about politics, the issues that I discuss are issues that I'm genuinely passionate about. I mean, me being an American citizen, me being a tax-paying American citizen, I am passionate about what's going on in this country. And like I told you guys before, well, let me keep going. But yeah, I'm truly passionate about what's going on in this country as a tax-paying American citizen. And at first I started to not discuss politics on this channel, and obviously I crossed the line, and I've discussed politics several times already, and I do not regret it because the way that I think on a political level is part of who I am as a person. I mean, it's part of how, it's part of who I am as a person because what goes on politically, it does, it does affect my life a little bit as it does many of you guys' lives out here. Now, with that being said, if who I think is the wrong person gets voted in the White House, obviously my life is not going to stop. My life is going to still continue. I'm going to still do what I need to do to live the best and happiest life that I can do, regardless of who gets in. I just believe with certain, how do I say this? I just believe things will be a little easier and better for the American people if the right leadership gets into the office. And I'm not just talking on the federal level, I'm also talking on the local and state level. So that's why I began to talk about politics. That's why I chose to chime in on what I think about Trump and Harris. And I know a lot of you disagree with my stance, and that's perfectly okay. I respect that. None of us are the same, we're all different. And like I told you guys the other day, just because someone decides to vote differently than me doesn't mean I'm going to automatically dislike them. That's childish, that's ignorant. I don't get down like that. And so, yeah, that's why I started talking about politics. Because it's part of, to me, it gives you guys a chance to get to know who I am. It gives you guys a chance to understand a little better why, perhaps why I live the way that I live. And when I do my drive around videos and I say some of the things I say, my thinking is if you have an idea of how I think politically, then you'll have a understanding of why I say some of the things I say when I do my drive around videos. And another thing which I've noticed is when I travel the country and I do videos on this channel of me driving around the different cities, towns, and communities, somehow, some way, it does coincide with politics. It may not coincide necessarily on the federal level, but in many cases it does coincide with the local and state level, especially with the local level. Because if I'm doing a video about a city and I'm talking about, okay, this city's got a bad economy, the crime rate is high, and the infrastructure is poor. Now, on a political level, I mean, a lot of that stuff is happening because most likely the local politics in that community is poor. As where if I do a video of a city or a town to where they got good infrastructure, the school system is good, maybe the local economy is good, then chances are politically that city knows what they're doing. They're actually doing what they're supposed to be doing for the residents of that community. So when I say so, like I said, that's why I started talking politics on this channel because I just, like I said, I just want you guys to understand where I come from when I say certain things on the videos that I do to where I'm driving around. And another thing is, I want this channel to not only be a channel to where I can just come and vent out and invent whatever thoughts I have. And hopefully as I'm venting, you guys either A, you learn something from it, or B, at the very least you get some entertainment. And being that I'm in my mid 40s and I'm considered a mid-aged person, there's certain life experiences that I've endured that some of you people that are watching my channel that might be a little younger may have not endured. And I figure if I come on this channel and I discuss some of the mistakes I made in the past, or even some of the mistakes I may have made recently in my life, some at least some of you guys that are watching me, You can learn from my mistakes. You can learn the easy way, the cheap way, and hopefully you won't go out here and repeat the same mistakes I made. I'll give you guys an example. Like about 6 months or so ago, I owned a house in Indiana. I've only owned it for 7 months and then I sold it because I wanted to stay. I wanted to come back here to Alabama. And I made several videos, about that house I sold, and on those videos I've discussed some of the mistakes I made, all the way from, you know, things I should have took into consideration before buying the house. So if you want to learn about all that, feel free to come on this channel and watch those videos. And I've also discussed some of the mistakes I made in certain locations where I chose to live. Like the location where I'm living right now. Although I like the location, I mean, it's quiet, it's safe, and all that good stuff, I also do admit that if I had to do it all over again, I would have never moved here. Because, for one, I'm an hour and a half away from a major city. And for two, where I'm living, the economy is complete trash. Like the job I'm working right now, it's an hour from here, and it's actually in another region of Alabama. And and I'm and I am working on buying another house, which is closer to my job, and is also in a better region of Alabama, better region economically speaking. And I will be talking about that more in depth when that time arises. So I figure, any mistakes I make in my life, as long as I don't deem them to be too personal, I will come on this channel and I will discuss it. And hopefully you guys that are tuning into my videos will learn something. Because I think it's going to be beneficial not only for this channel, but for those of you that come and watch my channel. I think it's going to be a lot more beneficial for everybody if I make this channel about just me talking about random subjects. Sometimes you'll come on this channel and maybe I got a video for you to where I'm driving around. Sometimes you come on this channel and I'm just doing like what I'm doing now. I'm just sitting here, I'm chopping up with you guys. We're talking about something specific. Like recently, I've been talking about politics a lot because as a black man, I don't want other black people to fall for the okie doke of the Democrat Party. I don't want no one, regardless of ethnicity, to fall for the okie doke. But black people tend to fall for the okie doke more so than everybody else. So, as a black man, I don't want black people to fall for the okie doke of the Democrat Party. That's why on the last several videos, I've been talking heavily on politics. And, even if, whether I choose to vote or I choose not to vote, whoever gets elected, if I feel they're doing something that is detrimental to the country, I will be talking about it. I don't give a damn who the hell it is. Don't matter. It don't matter to me. I will be talking about it. But I rather, and honestly, I'm gonna treat this channel the way I treat my job. I mean, like when it comes to the kind of work I do the type of work I do, the kind of work I desire to do. Like when I work the job I'm working right now, clearly I'm not doing it solely because of the money. Because, yeah, I get paid okay, but it's not all that. If I wanted to do a job solely because of money, I probably would have I probably would have maybe earned my Class A CDLs, and I might be out here on the road truck driving or something like that. The job I would be doing would be much harder than what I do now if I wanted to work strictly for the money. And when it comes to my YouTube channel, I realize that there's topics that are more popular to discuss than the topics that I discuss. And I realize with YouTube, if I take a certain stance politically, my channel will probably be rewarded more than if I take the stances that I've been taking. And although I do want to make money on this channel, like anybody else who does YouTube, I strive to make as much money as humanly possible. And yes, I am looking for views, like most other content creators are looking for views. However, I refuse to lose myself doing all that. I mean, like when I show up for you guys and I make a video, I want that video to reflect who I am as a person. I'm not gonna sit here and be faking a funk with you guys just to make somebody feel better. If I offend some of you, it is what it is. We're all adults here. You'll be all right. I don't mean to offend nobody, but if I do, it is what it is. When I talk about politics, I get that some of you guys don't like when I talk about politics, and my answer to that is, when I do a video to where I talk about politics, I will forewarn you that it's going to be a political video. So if you don't want to watch, you can click off that video, and maybe you can watch one of my other videos to where I'm not talking about politics. But on this channel, I'm going to talk about whatever I want to talk about, when I want to talk about it, and how I want to talk about it. Obviously within the YouTube guidelines. And that's just how I'm going to run this channel. I mean, this channel is not going to solely be a traveling channel like it has been for most of the life of the channel at this point. I mean, I honestly enjoy talking about different topics. Anything that comes to mind that I think I'm knowledgeable about, that I believe other people can learn from, I'm going to talk about it. It is what, this is how I'm going to run this channel from now on. I mean, yeah, I will do drive around videos whenever I get an opportunity to. But also, there's a lot of other things recently that I've had on my chest that I wanted to get off my chest, that I wanted to discuss with you guys. And that's why I've been making these kind of videos. So it's safe to say that when you come on my channel, you never know what I'm going to be discussing. You never know whether it's going to be a drive around video, or it's going to be a political video, or it's going to be some other kind of video. With me, you just never know. So I thought I would make this video today just to fill you guys in. For those of you guys that are new to the channel, or maybe you're confused of what the hell this channel is supposed to be about, because I know many of you guys, I know some of you guys are one-dimensional, or your mind is one-dimensional, and you assume that a content creator's channel is only supposed to be about one specific subject, and that's it. And if they choose to talk about other things, then they're looked at as being a drifter. So before you guys call me a drifter, some of you guys probably already have, and maybe some of you guys quit watching me because you think I'm a drifter. But hopefully this video will help you explain why I run this channel the way I've been running this channel, as opposed to the way I used to run this channel. So yeah, this channel is a channel to where I talk about damn near whatever. So yeah, like I said, it's safe to say when you tune in, you never know what I'm going to talk about. It is what it is. So, alright folks, that's all I got on this one. Stay blessed out there. For those of you that have been following me, I appreciate it. And obviously, I would like all of you to continue to follow me. So until next time, stay blessed. Catch you guys on the next one. Hey, good day folks. Welcome to another video. I'm still here in Augusta, Georgia. Today is just one of them days where I have a lot of ideas, and I'm going to go ahead and put these ideas on video before I forget about them later. And I figure it's nice outside, and it's a nice fall day here in North Georgia. So I'm going to go ahead and do this video. But for those of you that wonder why I have not been making as many traveling around videos as I've done before, is because of the following reasons. None of these reasons are in any particular order. For starters, I've had a lot of stuff on my mind concerning the state of the current economy, and there's been a lot of ideas that I've had that I feel would be beneficial for some of you younger folks that are watching my channel, even some of you guys that are my age or a little older. I just had a lot of ideas that I just wanted to get off my chest and put it on my channel for you guys to hear. And by the time I got done making those videos, I really did not have a lot of time to travel around. And of course, as you guys realize, I'm back to working a 9 to 5, and I'm working and on the side. Sometimes I might do a little bit of door dashing, so I've been busy with work. And another reason why I have not been making as many videos is because, well, to be quite frank, and this is kind of piggybacking off of the last video that I made, where I was talking about traveling around and moving around and not exactly knowing what it was in life that I was wanting to accomplish. But another reason why I have not been doing a whole lot of traveling videos is because I figured the best way that I can truly figure out exactly what it is in life that I want, truly live in peace and happiness, is to stay put. Like on my days off, rather than jumping in my car and traveling somewhere and doing a traveling blog. I just decided the best thing for me would be to stay home, stay local, stay close by, and just do the videos I've been doing, and just enjoy my environment where I live, as opposed to traveling all over the country or even all over the state. I figure I'll just stay, regional and enjoy what I have, and learn to truly appreciate what I have. Because sometimes, a lot of us, myself included obviously, we get into this mode to where we want to go here and go there, we want to do this and do that, and pretty soon we no longer have an appreciation for what we have, for where we're at. Rather than celebrating where we're at, we always want to strive for this and that and the third. And I made a video, I want to say a while ago, I forgot how long it was ago, probably close to a month at this point. I talked about celebrating your life, celebrating where you're at. And that's one piece of advice that I have not always taken myself. So I figure I will go ahead and take my own advice and just stay at home rather than traveling around. So yeah, that's another reason, and a huge reason why you guys have not been seeing as many traveling videos from me recently. And of course, as I told you guys on the last video, I will be moving again. I'm going to be moving somewhere a little closer to my job and also closer to other employment opportunities, just in case I had to go that route. Now my job, I love the work I do. My job's working out just fine, so no issues at the job, but I also want to try to stay ahead of the game as much as I can. So when that time comes, I will fill you in a little bit on my moving. So that would be on future videos. So that's another reason why I haven't been traveling as much. And I just want to let you guys know I appreciate every last one of you for tuning in and watching my videos, no matter what I talk about. And I do got more traveling videos coming your way. But if you don't see as many traveling videos from me, that is the reason why. Because recently I just been real busy doing other stuff. But just to let you guys know, I am not going to quit traveling. I'm going to keep traveling. It's just that right now I have to handle some other business. Now, if I get a moment to travel somewhere and do a video, kind of like what I'm doing here in Georgia, I will do that. And that's all I got. So everybody stay blessed. And again, I appreciate you guys for tuning in and watching my videos. For those of you guys that have been following me religiously. And I'll catch you all in the next one.